Localized kids. Hi, Uncle Gerald.
Hi Dionne. Hi kids. I'm Uncle Gerald.
Uncle Gerald, can you share with us where are you born and how long have you been playing the cello?
I was born in Singapore and I've been playing the cello since I was in secondary school. So that was when I was 13 years old. And you can say that I've been playing the cello for more than 20 years.
Why did you decide to learn the cello?
I first picked up the violin and the piano when I was your age. So when I turned 12 years old, I had to give up the violin to concentrate on my PSLE then in primary 6. So once I entered secondary school, I joined the school's Chinese orchestra and the conductor suggested that I try the cello because it was closely related to the violin. In addition, having played the piano, it was easier for me to pick up the cello as I could already read notes.
Can you show us the different parts of the cello?
Yep, sure. Let's start off with the bow. This is called the bow and the stick of the bow is made of wood. And then over here, we have this hair which comes from the horse. Okay, so the cello, now we come to the cello and we'll start off from the top. So over here we have 4 tuning pegs. And these tuning pegs will help to tune the 4 strings. Okay, so the 4 strings will be sitting on top of this bridge. And this bridge is made of wood as well. Okay, over here. So at the bottom of that you will see this, which is also made of wood, and this is called the tailpiece. And there are 4 fine tuners that are on top of the tailpiece, and these fine tuners also help to tune the 4 strings. Okay? And at the bottom of the cello, you will see what we call the end pin, or people also known as the spike, because this is very sharp. Okay? So this spike is very, very sharp. You have to be careful. Alright? So we place the cello on the floor on the end pin like this on top of our body.
Is it a bigger version of the violin and the viola?
Well, yeah, I guess you may say so because based on the looks and the shape of it, it is quite similar. Okay, so like the violin and the viola, the cello has 4 strings and they are all played using a bow. Okay, but then there are some differences also between the cello and the violin and the viola. So for example, they all sound different because each instrument has different strings. Okay, we talk about the bow. The bow is also of different length and different weight. The violin bow is a little bit longer and a little bit lighter than the cello bow. Okay, and then we come to the playing posture. As you can see, the cello is resting on my chest, and this is how we play it. Okay, whereas for the violin and the viola, the instrument is held under our chin and we play it like this. Okay, so the instrument, you just imagine under our chin and we play it this way. Okay, so those are the main differences.
Does the cello read treble clef or the bass clef?
We read mainly the bass clef in the cello. However, we also read the tenor and the treble clef in the higher octaves of the cello, which is the higher notes over here.
What tenor clef?
This is what the tenor clef looks like. And the middle C is located on the second highest line of the staff, like this.
Wow, that's interesting. Can you show us where's middle C on the cello?
Certainly. So on the cello, we have the middle C that starts on here and it sounds like this. Okay, and from the middle C, we move up a note. The next note will be a D, which sounds like this. Okay, and after the D, the next note will be an E, which sounds like this. And after the E, we have an F. after the F we have a G. Okay, so from the middle C we can also head downwards from a C and a B and an A, and then we have a G followed by a F and then an E and then a D and back down to a C again.
Uncle Gerald, can you show us the different ways of playing the cello?
Certainly. So with our bow, we could firstly do what we call a tremolo, which is a very fast movement of the bow on the string, causing a trembling effect. And this is how it sounds like. Okay. We could also use our right index finger to pluck the string, and this is known as pizzicato, or pizz for short. And this is how it sounds like. There is another technique called a glissando, and that's where we use our finger to slide along the string, and this is how it sounds like.
Are there different cello sizes too?
Yes, of course. There are many different sizes of cellos for people of all ages. Why not we go to an instrument shop and check out the different sizes?
Great, let's go!
So now I'm going to show you how to hold the cello. So could you please place your feet flat on the floor first? Very good. Okay, next we need to open up, spread out our knees so that the cello will be resting between your knees. Like this, very good. So I'm going to get you to bring your knees in, okay, like this. Touch the side of the cello, and your left knee just touches, the back panel at the corner, the edge like this. There we go, okay? And you may place your hand just here to rest on the cello. Very good. Now, the right hand I'm going to show you how to play. Okay, so place your fingers like what you did just now. Okay, over here. Very good. There we go. So there are 4 strings on the cello. We start with the first string. This is the A string. And then the D string. And then the G. And then the C string. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to bow the G string first. So we place our bow right in the center of the string, between the fingerboard and the bridge, like this. Okay, so now we're going to start off by bowing to the right. This is called a down bow. Okay, and firstly we move our arm to the right like this, to the center of the bow, and on the upper half section we now extend our right elbow like this. There we go. And then we come back in the opposite direction. And now we close back our arm. Yes, very good. So now we combine these two to form an open string. That is a full bow length. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Very nice. I'm going to introduce to you the different sizes of the cello. So we now start with the one that Dionne is holding, and she's playing on a 1/8 size. Okay, so you can see that that is the smallest cello out of all, the whole range. And moving on her right we have a slightly bigger one. This is called the 1/4 size cello. And then in the middle, right in the middle on this stand here, we have the half size, which is just again slightly bigger than the 1/4 size. And over here on my left, we have the 3/4 size cello. And what I'm playing is known as the full size or 4/4 size cello. So you can see the size difference between the entire family of cellos. We're going to try playing on the cello. So we're going to start off with the G string. I'll count you in. Let's try, yeah? Ready? 1, 2, go. Very good. And now let's try the D string. Ready? 2 beats in. 1, go. Yes, that was great. Very good.
Thank you, Uncle Gerald, for sharing with us on the cello. I learned so much today.
You're most welcome, Dionne. I'm certainly happy to share my knowledge of the cello to anyone out there.